Okie dokie. I'm finally here. All right. I'm sure no one's going to pop on for a little bit because I just keep changing my time. I'm going to start trying to be a little bit more consistent with going on live and making it priority to get you guys information on what this channel is about. I have slacked off due to family situations, and people know that happens, but I am going to try to be much more consistent than I have been. So welcome on in to WCIA Network, where hi guys, everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. So that's my goal, is to be able to get on daily, just to post shorter clips instead of going on for a long period of time, because that's where I get stuck. I get stuck trying to find the time to do that. So watch for that change, and then also watch for my new channel. I will be launching it this week. Hi, Writing Solo, Stephanie. Hi, Bernie. And again, for those that are new, welcome on in. And my subscribers I've had for a very long time, thank you for joining. And please subscribe if you haven't. And obviously, thumbs up on your way in. This channel is all about bringing justice to the missing children by telling their story. Their story was told to you guys almost 4 years ago by me, and it's a story that was told to me psychically, actually. And those videos you could find in the beginning. I will start to put the links in the descriptions of these videos. I'm trying to learn how to do all that, and now I know what I'm supposed to do in the description. So that will help you guys find information on what the heck I'm doing here, because a lot of times people join in and they're like, what is this lady talking about? I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. Yes, I may be doing things psychically, but I'm also showing you information that hides beneath the deep fake. I have found that photos are there and sometimes photos are not. I see them and you will not. Sometimes you see them and I won't, because everyone's reality is different. When you look at a photo, everyone's going to see different things. I have learned that there are particular channels like the Beeston Bunch, like LeBron family, like the Ken family, and many other ones that I use. I use probably 20 of them to pull photos to show you what I believe to be true as what we call here the deep fake. Why is that important, you ask yourself, to the missing children? It's because I'm able to tell you a story that I see beneath the deep fake. And sometimes you're going to see a picture like you see here to the left. That's what I call, quote unquote, a fake skin. That's what I call fake skin. And I do see sometimes these channels, I believe, that there's certain props that might be used. And not to say it has anything to do with the missing children, but I do also see props are used. And what I'm using that for, like, I'm not saying that these channels are doing anything wrong. I have to be really clear on that. These channels are doing their thing. I have no right to say what they're doing wrong, or if they're doing anything illegal, or if they're doing anything to hide the missing children. That I don't know. But what I can tell you is the story about the children. Okay? This is the story about the children. That when they show the missing children, and they show hundreds to thousands to hundreds of thousands of children on social media, they're using deep fake. They're showing the most disgusting information beneath the deep fake. So if you were to take these channels and remove their faces and put in missing children, this is how I see they do it. This is how I see they do it, you guys. I see that they sell children on the social media network, and they give information on these children, and they show horrific information about these children by using the deep fakes, which I call fake skin. And for some reason, these creators that I call the families are able to show me information that I could then present to you. So the picture to the left, you could put a number 1 if you actually see what I am showing you. The picture to the left is what I call fake skin. So I believe when they show these children, they're selling different children, all different colors, different races, and they are presenting children in disguise. Like you don't know really what they look like unless you are able to get to that lower level, which is called the deep dark fake. And that's also called the deep web. That's the dark web. That is where they sell the children. I'm showing you pictures of her face because it's the most common for me. This face, I'm going to show you, presents itself differently to me because I see victims. So the reason I see victims is because I truly believe that they're hiding beneath the deep fake. Somewhere in these social media presentations, these children are presenting themselves right in front of our eyes. Yes, this might be Sarah. No, this is LeBron. But the one to the left is Sarah from Beeston. The one in the middle and the one to the right is LeBron. But the one in the middle is also LeBron. So what I am saying is when I look at these pictures, I do not see anything other than victims beneath the deep fake. I don't see the same person. You see, I just don't. I see that I see different information. I see victims staring right at me saying, you really need to go deeper into these videos and help the missing children. And that's what I do. And that's how I tell the story. These victims, for me, are right in front of me. And I'm giving you this intro on this video now, specifically because my next video is going to follow up on this. So what I'm going to try to do is give you an overview of what the day is going to look like. And then I'm going to go into the children. And then I'm going to show you pictures of the children that look like this. I don't see all these faces. Put a number 1 if you understand what I'm saying. Put a number 1 if you do see that these faces aren't the same. That these all come from one person. When I say victim, here's the surprise I'm telling you. I see 2 people here. I see Kylie Rodney and I see Sammy. Sammy, for those who don't know, was Kylie Rodney's best friend. Thank you for those ones. Thank you, everybody. Hi, Vanilla Nice. Welcome, Vanilla. Thank you for all those emails. I love them. I never seen your name in here as Vanilla Nice. Thank you for doing that. So now I know. Alita, hi. Stephanie, hi. Um, Here, I see Kylie Rodney and I see Sammy. Does that mean that Kylie Rodney and Sammy are in this video with the Beast and Bunch and LeBron? No. What that means is Kylie Rodney was used as a victim. Kylie Rodney has a story that has not been told. Kylie Rodney's story is a story that I was told. She was sacrificed. She had a baby. Her baby was taken. So there's more going on here than just the pictures. There's a story beneath the pictures. I want you to look at these pictures. This is LeBron. Can you see why I see Kylie Rodney? Can you see why I don't see just LeBron here? I see Kylie's story. Hi, Muffin. I'm actually going to the games tonight. Here, I see Kylie Rodney. I'm going to show you. These are all supposed to be her, which they are. And it continues. These are all her. With that little nose on the left, these are all her. So when I go through certain videos, and this is what I'm going to do daily, I see the victims that are speaking out to me. And the reason they speak out is because they have something to say to me. It's not about bashing on these channels. It's not about the channel itself. It's about the victims that have something to say. You see how I'm explaining what's going on here? Kylie Rodney has something to say. Sammy had something to say. Kylie Rodney and Sammy are right in front of me. They're in front of me. They have important information that needs to be told. That's Kylie Rodney to the left. That is LeBron to the right. Why am I putting both pictures together? Because LeBron allows me to tap into Kylie Rodney. Hi, Muffin Top. To give you information on her story. That's how we do it here. It's not about the channels. It's not about anyone being able to see what I'm seeing. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. What you're seeing is the opportunity to hear the victim's story. It's not about the channel for those who come in and want to bash on certain something. They're missing the point either because they're fearful, they're scared, they're filled with hate. They don't want to see anything other than what they see. Those kind of people aren't invited here. This isn't the channel for them. There's millions of channels that they could go to. They don't have to come here. The people that come here and want to fill themselves with their pain and then spurt out really rude things that are bullying information, like a bully, it's just because that's who they are. That's how they conduct themselves in their life. That's what they do to other people in their world. They need to do that to fill themselves with their own stuff. Like they need to fill their cup that way. They're not going to get anything from me. You're not going to get any of my amazing energy thrown your way. It's not going to even take an ounce away from me because I know my purpose here. I know what I'm doing. I know why I'm here. I know who I am. And I understand myself. For those that do nasty things, they either want to not hear what's here, which is okay to be afraid because they know the truth. Many of those people know the truth. And the truth is what I'm speaking. So many times they don't want to hear the truth. And that's okay. They're not ready for the truth. You see, they're not ready. This is Kylie Rodney. I will give you a reading on Kylie later today. This is the information that's going to come forth. Here, you have Sammy. You can't even tell the difference of who's who. The middle one is LeBron. The middle photo is LeBron. So when this happens, this isn't about the channel. It's about Sammy, who is to the right, having information. I already know full-heartedly that Sammy knows the story. That this person here, Sammy, those who don't know her, look her up. Best friends, Kylie Rodney. Okay? Kylie Rodney. The middle one and the left one is Sammy. The middle one is LeBron. The left one all of a sudden, from these families, Sammy's face pops up. You see? See that? Their face isn't supposed to be in there, but spirit shows itself. Spirit shows itself. Kylie Rodney has much to say. Sorry, you guys. Kylie Rodney has a lot to say. Kylie Rodney's victims have a lot to say. The right one is Sammy. The middle one is not. The left one is not supposed to be Sammy. It's supposed to be, what's his face driving? That's Kylie. And that's LeBron. LeBron doesn't look that way. To me, she doesn't. So do you see what I'm saying? The victims multiply for me. Man, how I see victims inside these girls' faces. The next video that I'm going to present to you guys will be a reading. It will be a reading because the information that they show me as I go deeper into this video, it's about the victims. This channel is about this. This channel is about showing you information that I see beneath the deepfake, that I hear beneath the deepfake. This shit that I'm showing you right now is a story I'm going to tell you. This is what lies on the lower level, the lowest layer, the layer that nobody wants you to see and definitely doesn't want me to talk about. This layer. This layer. And that's what I do here. And this is going to be how I'm going to be doing it. So you know the reading that's going to come today. The reading is going to be for Kylie Rodney and all of the missing children. Because they all are doing the same thing. They all went through the same thing. I'm going to see you guys later. Thank you all for joining. Enjoy this 20-minute little short video. Happy to see you in, Muffin. Thank you all for coming. Vanilla, keep your name Vanilla. Talk to y'all soon. Enjoy March Madness. Bye, guys.